Hello, this is Clean Coach Carly. I'm the staff nutritionist at Healthy Habits Living. I'm giving you a recap of our 5% rules. These are the tips that I send out on a weekly basis that are free or very low cost and that can help you implement your health goals and reach your optimal wellness. Very simple, but they give you a lot of return. So my first tip for this month is that this is PTSD Awareness Month. So that's post-traumatic stress disorder. Over 9 million people have this disorder. This is when you experience a traumatic event and it is locked within your memory and comes up in daily life and affects the quality of your life. So there's a free self-screening online and linked in the emails. And there are several therapies that are proven to help with PTSD symptoms. One of them is EMDR, which involves eye movements and talk therapy. The other is CBT and DBT. This is cognitive behavioral therapy and dialectical behavioral therapy. Both of these also have good research supporting that they help with PTSD symptoms. And then also somatic practices. Now, somatic practices are a big category of mind-body practices, but you would recognize breathing exercises or yoga as two types of somatic exercises or experiences that can help with PTSD. So if you or someone that you love has these types of symptoms, do the self-screen or seek help. The second tip I have is this is also Migraine Relief Month. And millions of people suffer from daily migraines. If you have more than 8 migraines per month, you are considered to have chronic headaches or migraines. So migraines can be caused by myriad different reasons. Things like allergies, hormone shifts, pollution in the air, barometric pressure, eye strain from looking at the computer or TV too long and too much, nutritional deficiencies, dehydration, so not drinking enough water or eating a diet that is dehydrating, and your posture. Again, like if you have tech neck and you're looking down all the time, that can cause tension in the neck, which can cause headaches. There are many other reasons that you can have headaches. The one that I want to focus on is a nutritional deficiency, and that is magnesium. So many people, maybe even up to 80% of Americans, are deficient in magnesium because we eat high sugar diets, because we don't drink enough water, and because our soils are deficient in magnesium, and this is due to our farming practices. So the easy tip is to try taking a magnesium supplement. I recommend starting with 100 milligrams and working your way up until you get bowel tolerance. That way you know you're taking the adequate amount of magnesium for your body. So my third tip for this month is about seasonal eating. And in my part of the world, figs are in season. Now, figs are fruit. And what I think is especially nutritious about them is that they have a type of fiber that is prebiotic. So that means it's fiber that feeds the probiotics that are already in your digestive system. The other reason that this is a great seasonal food is because that same type of fiber is FODMAPs friendly. So that means if you are sensitive to fiber, which most people are if they have IBS or IBD, this is going to agree with your gut. So my favorite way to eat figs is to grill them lightly and serve them on a salad. So look for figs in your market. My last tip for today is that it is Alzheimer and Brain Awareness Month as well. Lots of things to think about and be aware of this month. Here's how you can prevent Alzheimer's. It may sound simple, and some of these things are quite simple, but there's 5 things you want to think about. First of all, physical activity. Studies show that if you have regular physical activity, it decreases your risk of Alzheimer's. This is due to having regulated blood sugar, and also stimulating your natural endorphins, which can be a prevention for Alzheimer's. My second area of focus for Alzheimer's prevention is diet. We all know that we need to eat a low-carb diet so that we don't develop type 2 diabetes. And type 2 diabetes often can lead to Alzheimer's. You're at an increased risk if you have type 2 diabetes. So eat a low-carb diet that is high in healthy fats. Your brain is mostly made of fat and water. So we need fat to steady the brain and to nourish it. So low carb, whole foods, high in healthy fats. The next one is to prioritize your sleep and become an expert at your own sleep. Studies show again that those with decreased sleep, especially REM sleep, have an increased risk of Alzheimer's as well as other brain-related disorders. So become very protective of your sleep, whatever that takes. Implement your good sleep hygiene. The fourth area of Alzheimer's prevention is social connections. So again, studies show that those with activities that involve other people, so social connections and relationships, are a prevention for Alzheimer. So nourish your relationships in and outside of your home. And the last one is challenge your brain. Continue to be a lifelong learner, whether that's with sports or crafts like knitting or games like mahjong. Anything that makes you learn and think will keep your brain sharp and will continue to get regular stimulation of your natural endorphins as well as circulation to your brain. So those are my tips for Alzheimer's prevention in this month as we are aware of Alzheimer's and our brain health. So here at Healthy Habits Living, we are always here to provide you with easy tips and tricks and strategies so that you can achieve your optimal health. We're here to help you get healthy so that you can stay healthy and be healthy.